Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, I know a lot of you guys watch my streams a lot on YouTube, and a lot of the videos that we post are actually a lot of stream re-uploads these days. It's hard for me to get in the videos where, I have some real organic stuff that's off stream that I'm putting on. But I had been thinking about making this video for a couple of days now, and I thought it'd be really cool. Now, this video is not going to be for everybody. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I love numbers, and I think for some people, it's going to be very boring. But for other people that are interested, this video you guys might really enjoy. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be finding out my pack odds during Team of the Year. I know, that sounds pretty crazy, but we're going to be doing that, and there's a way that you can do it generally. Now, I can't tell you what my pack percentage was in every pack, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So obviously, when you guys go to the store, you can see here are the pack probabilities for Team of the Years. In Ultimate Packs, it's 1.6% of a Team of the Year and 11% for an Honorable Mentions player. So we're going to talk over a couple statistics today, and we'll see how you guys enjoy it, and we'll see what you guys think, because when you guys go ahead and you take a look at my team has been changed a lot from Team of the Year, right? I picked up a Team of the Year Jorginho, who we packed yesterday. I picked up a Cancelo. I actually packed him twice, which is just an insane card. And, I'm not flexing. I want to show you guys what I have. I have a Team of the Year Donnarumma. I have a Team of the Year Marquinhos, and that's what we have. Now, we got mid R9 out of an icon pack. During Team of the Year, we got mid Maldini out of a pick. And we got mid Lam out of a pick. So those are our main pulls throughout Team of the Year. We also did get one gold Neymar for stats. So here's what we're going to be talking about this video. I'm going to show you guys, and we're going to talk about my pack odds. And, if you guys want to go do it, you can. There's a way you can do it. So I've got my notepad. I've got my calculator out. And this is a shout out as well to Footy Central on Twitter, who had sent me this. I know he's a friend of mine. I didn't really know about this, but there is a step-by-step method, guys, on Reddit. I may have to sign in here. I'm not too sure. No, I don't. So yes, there's a step-by-step on Reddit, guys. I'm going to put the link in the top line of the description if you guys want to check this out. And again, I know this video is not going to be for everybody, but I think it'll be pretty fun. I haven't really looked totally at a lot of the odds yet. I just know the numbers. So guys, you can do this on Mac or on PC. It doesn't matter. I just did this on my Mac, not in this room, and I got a couple of the numbers for you guys. So I'm not going to do this on the video, but you can go through and do this, and there's like step-by-steps that shows you, pretty much exactly how to do it, guys. It's very, very very easy to do. So I'm going to put this in the top line of the description below. So let's talk about it, right? So in an 125k pack, guys, as we had just looked at, you have a 1.6% chance of getting a Team of the Year item, and you have an 11% chance at getting an Honorable Mentions player. So through this method and through all of these, I've mainly been doing this week League One premiums and Prem premiums. Obviously, we have 10 Team of the Years combined in the two. And again, here are our pack odds, guys. This is for a 125k pack in the store. This is for every given pack. And something about probabilities that you can't really add them together and, say that, okay, if you open two, you got a 3.2% chance of a Team of the Year. That's not how probability works. So just for the record, when you hear me talk about stuff, mix and matching in this video, some stuff is going to be accurate. Some is also not going to be accurate. So I have done a deep dive of how many exactly we have done. I've written them down, guys. And here is what we have done through Team of the Year in terms of the relevant packs, guys. So we have done the 7.5k three-player, or we'll say the three-player we got to make our text a little bit bigger here, by the way. We're going to make this font, and we're going to do 22 for you guys. So, three-player PL upgrades, we have done 284. Three-player League One upgrades. Now, I'm recording this on a Monday, guys. So, obviously, I've been doing this for a bit now. But Team of the Year is not over yet. And we have done 236 of these. And I've done this through this Reddit link, so you guys can easily go ahead and do that and figure out how to do it. It's not too hard, but it's more to just show you guys where we are. So then we've got the Premium Premier League, Premium Premier League upgrades, guys. And from these, we have done 334. And then we've got the Premium League One upgrades. And through these, guys, we have done 276. Now, I've also counted over the weeks. We'll include this information in here just for later. We have done base or mid icon picks. We have done 22. And mid icon packs, we have done 7. We've done 7, guys. So that's how many. I think we've done 7 is what I wrote down. So that's how many we've done so far. This is on the Monday that you guys can see. So now let's figure out my best polls and what did I get stuff out of. So obviously, if you guys go look at my team, and we'll tell you guys exactly where we got these from. We got Marquinhos from a 3-player League One pack on the web app. We got Donnarumma from an 81 plus defender pack, which I also wrote down how many I did, but that one's a little bit less relevant. That one, you know, I want to focus on the league upgrades for you guys. 2 Cancelos, both out of the premiums, and Jorginho out of the premiums. R9 out of the mid. Maldini out of the base or mid player pick. And we also did get Zidane out of the base or mid player pick, but he was a dupe, and mid Lam as well. And then we'll put gold Neymar in there. So we're going to go back to our notepad here. So we're going to say, from the premium League One upgrade, we got gold Neymar. From the premium Premier League upgrade, we got 2x Team of the Year Cancelo and a Team of the Year Jorginho. And from the 3-player League One upgrade, we got Marquinhos. Did I spell that right? Am I spelling that right? Why am I struggling right now? Marquinhos. Did I spell? That has to be spelled right, correct? Why does that look wrong? No, it's not wrong. And then from the 3-player Premier League pack, we're also going to include nominees in a second, if you guys want to hang around for that. We have got, you know, well, I've written it down. We've had 3 Edouard Mendy nominees, and in this we had 2 Jonathan Davids, had 4 Jonathan Davids, and we had in the premium the premium Premier League upgrades, we had 9, 8, 11 total Edouard Mendy nominees. We'll just put Edouard Mendy. I gotta scroll over here, and then guys, from the base or mid picks, we've had mid Lam, mid Maldini, base Zidane. Those are our best pulls. We also had a baby Garrincha. And then from the mid icon pack, our best pull, we've got 94 R9. All right, so this is where it's going to get juicy, guys. So now we're going to talk about some probabilities here. We've got our calculator out. So in terms of total upgrade packs that we have done, guys, just to go through this with you guys, 284 plus 236 plus 334 plus 276. Oh, what did I just do? I just did something. Oh, we've just gone to the base of Reddit. We don't want to do that. Sometimes it's a scary place. No offense to Reddit. Okay, we have done 1,100. We've done 1,130 upgrades total, and we have 5 total Team of the Years to show for, right? We've got Jorginho, Marquinhos. No, we have 4 because Donnarumma, we got out of an 81 defenders pack, so I'm excluding him from this. So we've got 4 total Team of the Years. So if you guys want to take the probability of that, we can just divide that. And so this has been my probability, basically, guys. Now, obviously, some of these are going to be off, and I know some of my stat people in here are going to say, you're not doing this right. That's not how you're supposed to do it. But it's just a general video here. So our overall percentage here is this. That's our overall percentage, which, or decimal number. And if you want to take that to a percentage, I believe it is going to be, so every pack that I open, well, you really can't do it like that. But overall, if you take all my packs, you know, together, guys, I'm trying to be very careful here, guys, because trust me, I've been in these classrooms before. You got to be careful here because you're going to get it wrong. But if you take all the packs that I've opened, this is how many, you know, this is my percentage, this is my ratio, you know, of Team of the Years in my upgrade packs that I've opened. So that's 0.3539% is my 4 Team of the Years out of these specific upgrades, out of 1,130 upgrades on this Monday night that I'm recording this video, which, if you look at the odds of an ultimate pack, it's interesting, right? Because it'd be interesting to see at this price, right? So if you, now look, I obviously, guys, I did not do these SBCs from scratch, guys. So I was recycling. I mean, a lot of you guys that watch, you know, the videos, the streams, you guys are doing the same thing. You guys are all recycling as well. That's what a lot of people are doing here. We're not really doing a ton of these from scratch. We're doing usually the premiums from scratch. You know, but then we're really going ahead and guys, we're recycling, right? That's kind of what everybody's doing. So the League One upgrades on average, right now from scratch, are about 5,300 coins each. And then the premiums, I think Rare's went up today, so they're about 12,000. I'm gonna say they were about, like, guys, they were about 10,500 coins. I'm gonna say that. So, I mean, if you guys take the number of the 2 premium sets that we did, 334, obviously some are being recycled, guys, so that's not, you know, totally, so 610 total premiums, and for total, we just subtract the difference, so it would be, we have 1,130, so it would be 520, 3-player packs, right? So, this is where it gets kind of interesting, because if you think about our actual odds here, I'm the one sitting here saying that I feel like 3-player packs are better, but in reality, I've had one team of the year out of 520 from those, which is really bad. But it's one, and that would be our odd there, guys. So, of our given, you know, data that we have. So that's going to take us to about a 0.192%. 0.19%. And in here, we have 3 out of 610, which is going to be a better percentage, as it should be, because this pack is twice the cost. And it's going to be 3 divided by 610. And we're going to get this number, right? So that it's going to be a little bit higher in terms of our ratio of blues that we've had out of this pack. And you're going to get a percentage of 0.49% in all of the premiums that I opened. So, you know, it's interesting, guys, right? It is definitely really interesting to see that our, you know, our total percentage of blues out of all of these packs is, you know, when you look at it, we've already went over this number, but I mean, that's interesting. You know, I think that's pretty low. When you think about it in terms of how many I've done. And you know, again, this is why when people ask me, you know, with these upgrades, what's the best to do? You know, I tell people, you just got to get lucky. I mean, that's how this game works. You really have to get lucky. Some people hop on, they open 2 out of 15, or some people do a set of 100 and they get 3. And that's why, like, when you see those people, they're really lucky. Because if you were to take the odds of, I'm going to give you guys an example. So, YL, who's known as Narcoins on Twitter, I think, I don't know his name. He did 100 last night. He got 2 Team of the Years from the premiums, right? So maybe he recycled and did 120 after recycling. But even that odd of 2 divided by 120 out of the premiums, that's going to put him on a 1.6% of his ratio of what he ended up getting last night from the premiums, which is pretty damn good if you think about it. So it's all about luck with Team of the Year. And, you know, I think this is really interesting to look at. So, again, the Reddit link is going to be the top line description for you guys to check out. I know all my stat guys, this isn't going to be the number. You know, this isn't your odd per pack, guys. That's not really how this works. This is just my ratio of the percentage that I've had for my packs of, you know, this is just the number we're looking at. Now, again, it's really hard. Your pack odd would be somewhere around here. It's not the exact chance, but because that's not how chance works. It's hard to explain, but, and I'm not great at explaining it. I'm not a stat major, but it's very, I like stats and I like numbers and I think they're really cool. And if you think about, you know, nominees, I think what's really interesting about nominees, guys, is like, I've done 1,130 upgrades here, right? And look at all of these nominees that are in our packs, right? So Salah could have been packed, Bruno could have been packed, Rudiger could have been packed, Walker could have been packed, Foden could have been packed, and Jonathan David and Mendy could have been packed. So let's go back to our notepad. And if you guys look here, we've only packed Jonathan David and we've only packed Edouard Mendy. That's crazy, right? Because you think about it, 1,030 upgrades. Total amount of nominees that we pulled 6 Jonathan Davids and we pulled 11 Mendy's. We've got 17 nominees out of 17. We got 17 nominees out of 1,030 packs. And 1,130. And if you do that number, you're going to get this number, which is 1.5%. Is what we got, right? And the crazy part about it, you know, is that we didn't actually get any of the big players, right? None of them. We got 0. So our actual odds was 0. Our ratio was 0 out of 1,030. We got none. Now, obviously, sample sizes, and to get a really accurate read, you'd have to do a bunch of accounts, as many as possible, to be honest, to get the most accurate data here. But that's pretty crazy to think about. As for the base or the mid-icon picks, you know, I'd probably say that I had 5 good polls. Now, each of these, you know, this is where it gets a little bit more tricky, and I don't know how to do the real numbers here, because you're getting, you have like 100 icons in the game, and you're getting 3 icons per pick. And I think, you know, base and mid combined, I think you've got about 200 options here, probably 200 to 220. There's probably around 100, 110 icons in the game. I don't know how many there are, but, you know, 3 for every option. We saw a total of 66 icons, right? Or 66 icon cards, not necessarily like, because we probably had seen, you know, some of the same ones, or, you know, some guys base and then some guys mid. So we saw a total of 66 icon cards, and we got, you know, 4 really usable ones out of the ones that we got 4 ones that I really like, right? 4 ones that I really enjoy and I really like. Now Zidane was obviously a dupe, but this SBC, guys, was you know, about like on average what I spent, even with recycling for the beginning ones, because those were like 800k. I probably spent about 600k. Let's say 550 on average, because I did craft a couple of them, but we'll say 550 times 220. No, sorry, 22. 550 times 22. So we spent about 12.1 mil on these packs, which is alarming. Now the value of Lam, Maldini, and Zidane combined, and Garrincha, of those guys, is less than 4 million coins on the market. So even untradeable value, we've only got 4 million coins of untradeable value to show for it, even with what we had paid and gambled for on those packs. So we got a massive loss with the base or the mid icon picks, although it was for content. And if you take the number, we got 4 players. You know, I guess 4 out of 22 picks were successful, right? So if you do 4 out of 22, we come up with a number about 18% we liked, right? We liked those players, which is interesting because I don't even remember seeing any other really good players, maybe a couple more that we didn't choose. And if we take 6 divided by 66, which is the amount of options that we actually saw, and then the ones that we actually liked, that's a lot lower of a number. That's 9% of players I saw I actually enjoyed and was like, wow, that's a good player, I might pick him. So that's also pretty interesting. But I think you know, I think this numbers is all really interesting, and I was able to find this by going in the web app and looking under my settings and seeing how many times I've done certain SBCs. Mid icon packs, on the other hand, you know, we've got R9 now, right? So our luck here is obviously a lot smaller of a sample size. We're 1 out of 7 with that, which is number wise, I think that's probably like 13%. No, it's 14%. So 14% out of the mid icon pack so far. But this has a value of way less, and on average, I've probably only spent for the mid icons with the craft about 150k per pack. So times 7, you can see my return was a lot better out of the mid icon packs, guys. Like obviously a lot better. We spent a 105 mil, and R9's a 5 million coin card. You know, 6 mil untradeable. So we've got a very large net profit here, whereas the base of the mid picks, we did very poor. Now, last thing I want to go over here, which is really interesting, is even if I didn't craft, which I've done a lot of crafting, guys. I haven't spent this many coins on upgrades. I've spent a lot, though. You know, we probably crafted about 30% of our upgrade packs is what I would say. 30% seems like a fair number. But if you take the numbers of total, you know, little packs that we did, big packs, you would actually get a number, and I know I'm jumping all over the place here, guys. We actually did 610 premiums. If you take this number from scratch, and you multiply that by 10,500, that's 6.6045 mil. We'll put coins into premiums. And in terms of the non-premiums, we've got 520. I'm doing this on my phone, guys. I should be doing this with you. I'm sorry. I'm so used to using my phone calculator for stuff. But we've got 520 times 5,300. So that's going to be 2756000 coins into non-premiums. So yeah, I mean, it's quite interesting to see that, right? Because we got the only team of the year we got out of the non-premiums was Marquinhos. He's right now in the market 1.5 mil. Spent 6.4 into the premiums. We got Cancelo, who's 600k. Jorginho, who's 1.1 mil. Now, obviously, the untradeable factor is very nice to have. That's why we do this, and it's fun, and it's content. And then it's really just interesting to analyze it. So bottom line is, if you take the numbers and everything here, my pack look is actually really bad. I'm not trying to justify it. I just think it's interesting to look at all this and see the odds, right, compared to it. So I wonder how your guys' odds are relative towards mine. You know, this kind of all this data is quite interesting to me. And I think the thing that I look at the end of all of this and looking at all the numbers, now obviously, guys, these again are just ratio percentages. It's not the chance per pack. It's somewhat probably close, but again, it's not the number of what your chances per pack. It's just the total number. I just want to keep saying that. But what I think is really interesting about all this is these cards. That's what I really think is interesting. The fact that I haven't seen a Salah, a Bruno, a Rudiger, a Walker, a Foden, not even a Walker, you know? That's what I find really interesting. That number for me has been a donut. That for me has been the most interesting thing about all of this. It would have been a little bit more interesting if I could track how many walkouts I've had. I can't do that, unfortunately, but that would have been, I think, a bit more interesting if I could have had that number. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a thumbs up, and I guess let me know on Twitter or in the YouTube comments how you guys compare to this. I know it's a little bit different of a video. We don't really do a lot of this, and I know you guys are used to probably watching packs, or, you know, I think some of you guys watching the market stuff will probably enjoy this a bit. And if you guys do enjoy this, we'll do this more often, right? If there's a promo like Future Stars coming up, or a promo that I'm really sending it, we can kind of take a look towards the end of what we've done. And maybe towards the, you know, the end of the week, we'll do a recap if we end up doing more of these. But, I mean, guys, with looking at the numbers of coins that I've spent in the last 2 weeks in this game, and what I have, and now what I have left. Now, obviously, we had a crazy pull today. I don't know if I'm going to do many more. Look, given my odds here, now, obviously, again, not per chance pack odds, but we're just talking ratio general odds. I'm looking at a team of the year in every about... We're looking at guys, we're basically looking at a multiple of 4 divided by 1,130. So we're looking at a team of the year in about, again, this number that we had calculated. This is what we're looking at. So this would take every what? I don't even know, like ratio-wise. We're looking at about a team of the year in every, yeah, I think like it's just too many packs. So that's what it is, guys. And it's not too good. Not too good, guys. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If I got any numbers wrong, I'm sorry, but I thought this would be interesting to look into. Because yeah, I mean, for me, it's super interesting to see this. I think the worst L about all this is not even the base or mid icon picks, because, you know, percentage wise, we're actually doing well there compared to the other ones. So I think it just illustrates for a lot of you guys watching the actual brutal grind of team of the year, and how crazy it is sometimes to see somebody get 4 team of the years and 100 packs. That's just crazy when you look at the numbers of some of these sample sizes of accounts. I mean, I know there's some people watching that you guys have probably opened like 500 premiums. You didn't even have one. But I actually think in a way, these numbers show you that that is actually possible. Because if you factor in the fact that one of my numbers here, it hurts the validity of what we're looking at, because I did get a dupe. So I got 2 in 1. If you take away that 2 in 1 pack and you just say, okay, you've seen 3 packs with team of the years in them, right? Like, you know, 3 flares of team of the years. If you take away that 1 pack out of 1,130, you know, you're talking really crazy low odds, right? And so that's where I think it is possible, where somebody could open like 400 in a row and not get one. Like, that's where I see it being possible. Crazy odds, guys. You know, really nuts to see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This video was definitely really fun for me to make. And yeah, we'll see how it does. But awesome, man, to look over and check out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.